ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. I am Dr. Nanjun Swami, Assistant Professor of Mathematics. My lecture on Algebra 1 and Calculus 1. Under this, the first I have taken theory of equations, in which solving equations if roots are irrational or complex. Okay, see, the learning objective of this session to obtain a solution of the polynomial equations in which roots are irrational or complex. Session outcome: students will be able to obtain solution of the polynomial equations in which roots are irrational or complex. Prerequisite with respect to this session: the student must know all these things. The first one, theory of equations, definition and examples, Euclid's algorithm, polynomials with integral coefficients, remainder theorem, factor theorem. Some important basic facts are: first one, fundamental theorem of algebra. Statement: every polynomial equation of fx equals 0 of degree n greater than or equal to 1 has at least one root. It may be real or complex. The second one, every equation of the nth degree has n roots and no more. Next one, in any equation with real coefficients, complex roots occurs in conjugate pairs. That is, if a plus sin to b is a root of fx equals 0, then a minus sin to b is also a root of fx equals 0. Next one, in any equation with rational coefficients, irrational roots occurs in conjugate pairs. That is, if a plus root of b is a root of fx equals 0, then a minus root b is also a root of fx equals 0. So using above concept, we will take some problems. The first one, solve the equation x cube minus 6x square plus 9x minus 2 equals 0, one root being 2 plus root 3. Solution: given that 2 plus root 3 is a root, therefore 2 minus root 3 must also be a root of the given equation, since irrational roots occurs in conjugate pairs. Therefore, sum of these two roots equals 2 plus root 3 plus 2 minus root 3. After simplification, we get 4. But sum of all these three roots equals minus of minus 6 by 1, we may get plus 6. Therefore, the third root equals 6 minus 4 equals 2. Hence, the roots of the given equation are 2, 2 plus root 3, 2 minus root 3. Next, second one, solve the equation 3 into x power 5 minus 4x power 4 minus 42x cube plus 56x square plus 27x minus 36 equals 0 completely when one root is given to be root 2 plus root 5. Solution: given that root 2 plus root 5 is a root, therefore root 2 minus root 5, minus root 2 plus root 5, minus 2 minus root 5 will also be roots of the given equation. Therefore, sum of all these four roots equals, after simplification, it becomes 0. But sum of all the 5 roots equals minus of minus 4 by 3 equals 4 by 3. Therefore, fifth root equals 4 by 3 minus 0 equals 4 by 3. Hence, the roots of the given equation are root 2 plus root 5, comma, root 2 minus root 5, comma, minus root 2 plus root 5, comma, minus root 2 minus root 5 and 4 by 3. Next, 3. Solve the equation x cube plus 6x plus 20 equals 0. One root being 1 plus 3i. Solution. Since one root of the given equation is 1 plus 3i and coefficients are all real, 1 minus 3i must also be a root because complex roots occurs in conjugate pairs. Therefore, sum of two roots equals 1 plus 3i plus 1 minus 3a. Simplification we get 2. But sum of all these three roots equals minus 0 by 1 equals 0 because x power 2 is here in this equation is absent. Therefore, coefficient is 0. Therefore, third root equals 0 minus 2 equals minus 2. Hence, the roots of the given equation are minus 2, comma, 1 plus 3i, comma, 1 minus 3i. Fourth one. One root of the equation x power 4 plus x cube minus 25x square plus 41x plus 66 equals 0. B. 3 plus I into root 2. Solve the equation. Given equation is x power 4 plus x cube minus 25x square plus 41x plus 66 equals 0. Call it as equation 1. Since one root of the equation is given to be 3 plus I into root 2, another root must be 3 minus I into root 2. Since imaginary root occurs in conjugate pairs, thus by factor theorem, a factor of LHS of equation 1 is x minus of this into x minus of conjugate equals x minus 3 whole square plus 2. After simplification, it becomes x square minus 6x plus 11. By actual division, we have the quotient x square plus 7x plus 6. Therefore, the differential equation is x square plus 7x plus 6 equals 0. Factorization of this x plus 1, x plus 6 equals 0. Otherwise, the roots are x equals minus 1, minus 6. Hence, the roots of the given equation are 3 plus or minus I root 2, comma, minus 1, minus 6. One more. Form the equation with rational coefficients. One of whose roots is root 2 plus root 3. Let x equals root 2 plus root 3. On squaring both sides, we get x square equals 2 plus 3 plus 2 into root c. Simplification, it becomes x square minus 5 equals 2 into root 6. Once again, squaring on both sides, x power 4 minus 10x square plus 25 equals 24. After simplification, it becomes x power 4 minus 10x square plus 1 equals 0, which is the required equation. One more. Form the equation of the lowest degree with rational coefficients having 1 plus root 5 and 1 plus root of minus 5 as two of its roots. Given that 1 plus root of 5 is a root and rational roots occurs in conjugate pairs, therefore 1 minus root 5 is also a root of the given equation. Since 1 plus root of minus 5 can be written as 1 plus I into root 5 because root of minus 1, that is I, is a root and complex root occurs in conjugate pairs. Therefore, 1 minus I into root 5 is also a root. Therefore, the roots of the required equation are 1 plus root 5, comma, 1 minus root 5, comma, 1 plus I into root 5, comma, 1 minus I into root 5. The corresponding factors are x minus 1 plus root 5, comma, x minus 1 minus root 5, comma, x minus 1 plus I into root 5, comma, x minus 1 minus I into root 5. So simplify this. The required equation is this one, that is x power 4 minus 4x cube plus 6x square minus 4x minus 24 is equal to 0 is the required equation. So we will take some multiple choice question related to the above concept. The first one, the roots of the biquadratic equation, that is x power 4 plus etc equal to 0, in which one of the root is 2 plus root 3 r. The solution is A. Second one, the roots of the equation 4x power 4 etc minus 8 equals 0. If the sum of two of the roots is 0, or the option is B. Next, the roots of the equation 6x power 4 etc plus 3 equals 0, one root being 2 minus root 3. The option is C. Next, if minus 3 comma 1 comma 8 are the roots of px cube plus qx square plus rx plus s equals 0, then the roots of the given equation equal to 0 are. The option is D. Next, which of the following is a polynomial equation over rationals of degree 4 whose roots are root 3 and 1 plus 2a? The option is D. So reference, these are the following books I referred to prepare this theory of equations. Thank you very much. Thank you one and all.
Solution of the polynomial equations in which roots are irrational or complex. Prerequisites regarding ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. I am Dr. Ranjan Swami, Assistant Professor of Mathematics. I am teaching algebra and calculus for the University of Mathematics. So in this theory of equations, under this solving equations if roots are irrational or complex. Before that, I want to expect some session to obtain solution of the polynomial equations which roots are irrational or complex.
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗೇ ಬರ್ತದೆ.
Solution of the polynomial equations in which roots are irrational or complex. Any solution of the polynomial equations in which roots are irrational or complex. Prerequisites regarding ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. I am Dr. Ranjan Swami, Assistant Professor of Mathematics. I am teaching algebra and calculus for the University of Mathematics. So in this theory of equations, under this solving equations if the polynomial equations in which roots are irrational are